Alright guys, welcome to a new video. I'm gonna try, see what happens. This is called would you press that button? And I went to the Instagram page of Will You Press That Button.
Sir, are you really recording? Sir, it doesn't look like you're recording. It looks like you're talking to yourself. This legitimately looks like you're talking to yourself. It's kind of funny.
Anyways, first one. You had the best handles, but you're in the D League. I would press that button. Alright, no, there's some ankles out there that needs to be crossed up, you know what I'm saying? Because besides, I'm not even in NBA. If I be in the D League, I'll be taking some days off just to... Okay, yeah, I'm pressing that button.
Oh, cat. No. Her nose might have touched it, but otherwise, I don't think it.
Okay. You shoot at 100% field goal percentage, but retire at 40,000 points. Yeah, press that. Yeah, press that. Just start giving me the ball, baby. I'll be making everything. Next round, the greatest three-point shooter of all time. All right, move on. Move on to the next one. Excuse me. Oi, this laptop. Okay, here we go. Your team gets 3 number 1 picks in a row, but you don't win a champ for the next 10 years. I don't press this button.
What the?
Because the reason why you would try to get number 1 picks is to try to compete for a championship in like the next 3 to 5 years or so. Why would you want to... So you can compete for a championship in like the next 5 years or so. Well, then what's the point? You can still build a championship contender by getting like with like number 2 picks, number 3 picks. People even get find gold in the second round. I don't think you really need to keep getting number 1 picks to contend for a championship. So I don't press that button.
This is the life we live in Sims now.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. You follow every game, but be a top 10 player. Honestly, I don't know what he's doing on there. I don't press this button because I don't think there'll be any use of that if you don't, like, if you're not playing near the end of the game. So I do not press that button. So this will be number 4, right? So this is number 3 or 4. I think it's number 4. So let's go ahead and go to the next.
Steph Curry's on there because he's the best shooter in the NBA right now.
Yeah, best shooter.
Yes, and that's a good thing the last time I checked. And that's a good...
Come on, switch to the next one.
Would you ever have a blank screen or not?
Alright, here we go. Coming on to the next one. You meet your favorite NBA player, but he's a jerk. I like how they got Ben Gordon over there. Is that Ben Gordon? I think that's Ben Gordon. Yeah, that's Ben Gordon. But he's a jerk. I don't press this button. I mean, I don't press this button, man. I think it would be pretty disappointing to be your idol, and he's just not a good person. So I don't press that button.
Meet LeBron, but he doesn't want to meet you. That would be sad.
Okay, be one of the best, but be the most hated. I will press that I will press this button because
that's what happens anyway. Because
that's really what happens anyways. Because if you think about LeBron, one of the best players of all time, Jordan, one of the best players of all time, Kobe, one of the best players of all time. A lot of people hate him, but people still see him some of the best players of all time. And a lot of people that actually used to hate Kobe, I actually wishes Kobe Bryant's still in the league. All right, not saying all of them. I'm sure there's still people that glad he's gone. I guess.
Kobe Bryant is a sex offender, though. Nobody should like him. No,
my brother's a Laker fan. He likes Kobe.
Okay.
my brother when we played like I think either middle school or high school basketball, he wore number 24 because of Kobe.
What was he? What is he? Was he the guy who was like defending Kobe Bryant? Like, oh, he had a right to.
No, I don't think he ever mentioned that. You want the best to be most hated? I will press this button because at least I'll still be one of the best, and I might even be getting some rings. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop saying you know what I'm saying. This is becoming a really bad habit. On to the next one. All right.
You guys are gonna get to know each other for funny.
Okay. Would you? Okay, so would you want to have LeBron James, but you have to give him a contract of 50 million per year? I do press this button because
Wait.
What?
But okay, look, I mean, I know LeBron. I know that would be like he would work, but think about it. Like, you're probably getting him right now. That's like 2 or maybe 3 years of LeBron James, and is still able to do stuff. Whereas if you save all your money, you can get better players to last longer. I'm just saying. I know LeBron James is the best player in the NBA. I'm just saying that might be a better strategy than just having him for 2 years.
Yeah, but if you had if you had the right team, you can probably win a championship right now.
With $50 million contract, you're not going to get many good players along with him. That's the situation.
So you don't press this button?
I'm saying that he's the best player, but you don't know. It's too big a risk.
I say with the right team, you press the button, but if you're rebuilding, then I don't know, probably not. Okay, up next. What just popped up? Next one. Next one. Oh my god! I said next one.
I like how. Oh, jeez, cat, are you okay? Did you move out of the way?
No, cats hate water. That's abuse.
They're just like the cat's just like it's a nightmare over.
Okay, would you press this button? Only NBA you have to file for bankruptcy. No, I don't press this button because you want to get that money, and I don't know why it vanished. Hold on. But no, I would not press that button.
Oh my hand!
Scroll down. Scroll down, you sillies.
Sir, where are you? Kitty, I can't see.
Okay, I'm looking at. Come on. Oh my god. Wait, would I want to be a top 5 center winning 5 rings, but be traded to the Nets? Would I mean be traded to the Net? Would you want to trade to the Nets but after having 5 rings? If that's the case, I would press that button. Because I would not really want.
Oh, you're up. I thought you were Ellie. Out there.
Because you could probably turn it. You might have it somewhat. Cause, yeah, I do press that button. Because, yes, you might be yes, you might be on a bad team eventually, but you'll have 5 rings, man. I'm sure a lot of NBA players would love to have 5 rings, alright? Alright, because Kobe has 5 rings, Jordan has 6.
Okay, what's happening here? Ellie is walking all by her lonesome here. And there's her supposed mother, just apparently coming back from her own thing. They're not even going the same way. Which means they literally were just somewhere all by themselves. That's not how childhood works.
No adult supervision. Alright, so this is probably going to be the last one. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Wait, did I accidentally dump? Wow! Average 0 rebounds per game and 0 assists per game, but I have 55 points. So basically, but I averaged 55 points. Will Chamberlain did at one point because the guy was like 9'12". And, okay. But 9'12" in like a really weak league, but 0 rebounds per game, 0 assists per game. I don't even know who that is, by the way. But average 55 points a game.
I'm gonna take a lesson from Trae Young and say nope.
This would pretty
Trae Young, he got 48 points in the most recent game, and they lost because he was the only one scoring. That's the problem. That's the problem when you're the only one scoring. Your team.
Okay, I'm gonna
loses.
say no to this because you don't really win in the games by scoring. That ball movement matters and rebounds also matter. If you keep allowing offensive boards, you're gonna fall behind. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna press that button.
Fine. I'm trying to go back to bed.
What? This makes no sense.
What?
Okay. Would you be the GOAT, but you're a role player?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, a role player is a player in the NBA. Role players are players that are not stars, but they still contribute to the team. But they're not stars.
Well, I guess you could technically be the best player of all time and not actually ever be proven it. So I guess that would be what that is. Basically, be the best player, but nobody.
I'm just going to ignore this one. I'm sorry. I just don't think that one really makes much sense. Okay, would you want to get into a Hall of Fame but never become an All-Star? Actually, I think this actually has happened a couple times. To be honest.
Yeah.
I think there actually has been NBA players just.
Holy jeez. Ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay?
Okay. That is her playful face? That's her very playful face.
I guess.
Okay.
You're gonna go ahead and clean this up.
Okay. Would you get your ankles broken every game, but you win MVP? MVP is a big reward. But I don't press this button because then you'll start getting those questions that you don't deserve it because you get your ankles broken every game. You're just out there looking silly. So I don't press that. I don't press this button. Okay. Would I average a triple double but average 10 turnovers?
Same thing. 10 turnovers probably cost you a game, whereas you're scoring. But
yeah. Okay. Fine. I won't press the button. Good. Go to the NBA Finals 10 times, but your finals record is 4-6. I do press this button actually. Because first off, you're still getting 4 rings, and 10 NBA Finals appearances is still pretty good. You know what? I'll go 4-16 in finals. 16 in finals. I would definitely do that. So yes, because I would have. Because hell, I would even have 4 rings. So yes, I do press that button. Okay. Oh my God. Would I be a bust? I like how Anthony Bennett's in that picture, top left.
Interesting. Your wife has the option to complain about love life. Complain.
So would I want to be a bust, but win rookie year and a ring? So I would basically be like a combination of, I don't know, Michael Carter Williams and Darko Milicic. Both were a bust, but NCW won Rookie of the Year while Darko Milicic won a ring when he was on the Pistons. You know what? I do press that button. I do press that button. Okay. What is this? Okay. Oh my god, why are y'all giving me that? Okay. Would you have the best jump shot but be the slowest player in NBA history? So basically you're like right around where Larry Bird was in his time. I mean, as long as I can do other stuff, sure. Oi. Alright. Oh, this is a good one. Would you, if you press this button, you would be the best player in. Okay, no, not the best player. You'd be on the best team in the league, but LeVar Ball is on it. Now, I'm sure a lot of sports fans know who LeVar Ball is, a guy who says ridiculous stuff. And on top of that, he says he can beat Michael Jordan in his prime, while LeVar Ball averaged 2.2 points a game in college. Be the best, be on the best team in the league, but LeVar's on it. I think I would press this button because you would still have a good chance of winning a championship. Yes, you would have a really annoying teammate, but
I would stay as far away from him as possible.
Ooh, only played 2 minutes in a game, but made $200 million.
He didn't say which 2 minutes. Maybe you just come in and like, I'm gonna win the game now.
I do press this button regardless. I'm pressing this button regardless. Okay, would you want to win MVP but miss the playoffs? Poor D-Book. D-Book, I don't know why you still want to be on the Suns, man. Okay, win MVP but miss the playoffs.
I would 100% not press that.
I would not press that, man. Because winning MVP, that'd be nice, but I still want to win a championship. Not make the Hall of Fame, but you are a legend. I don't think a whole lot of people really looks at the list of Hall of Famers at this point, though. So I think I'll press that button.
What the hell?
Make the Hall of Fame, but you didn't deserve to make it. So you're like 25% of the people that did make the Hall of Fame. Forget they did. Because we got like some 0-time All-Stars, we got like plenty of 1-time All-Stars in the Hall of Fame. I don't press that button. Win 4 rings and 4 MVPs, but end your career by an injury. Ooh, that's a tough one. So you win. I'm gonna say no to this, and I'm not. And I would love to win 4 rings and 4 MVPs, but I've dealt with some pretty bad injuries in the past, and they hurt, and they do alter your life quite a bit for that point. So, like even after you heal, you still kind of go lose on it after a while.
The jealousy trait. That's what's happening. She's pretty upset that you've been at work. Apparently, she's like, "Why are you at work? What are you doing at work?"
Girl, I'm bringing in money.
It's that poor cheerleader, right?
Okay. Would you be the GOAT but be known as a snake?
What?
I don't press that button. Cause yeah. Okay, would you make the Hall of Fame but never make it past the second round? Poor Chris Paul. I see Chris Paul right there. Poor guy. Made the Hall of Fame. Of course, we got Kobe right there, but never make it past the second round. Poor Chris Paul.
Nope.
I'm gonna say no to that because
Me, I would just do what's. I would always just choose the one that means I'm going to win.
okay, would you be a top 10 player but sign with Anta? What is Anta?
Japan, something.
I would press that button because then I'd be top 10 player. Anthony Davis could make it there one day. He's not there right now. At the best record in the league, but losing the first round. I don't press this button because then you just don't win the championship. You don't even go past the first round. Okay, so would you get drafted to a team that wins 3 straight rings, but only play 1 game in a season? I think I do press that button because you still be getting rings though. I'll just be sitting back there on the bench. Yeah, just keep bringing them in. Keep bringing those rings in. Okay, would you have 4 All-Stars, but they hate each other? I don't press this button because yes, you do stack your team, but chemistry does matter. So without chemistry, the whole team's gonna fall apart. You're gonna run into struggles.
Or it could go like this. I hate you so much. Free, made it. Oh yeah? Well, I hate you too. Steal, free, dunk.
Oh god, I stole it from my own teammate. Okay, would you have Phil Jackson as the head coach for your favorite team, but he's also the GM? I don't press this button because there was a situation because if y'all remember Doc Rivers, I mean yeah no he's I don't think he's quite as a good a coach as Phil Jackson was, but the reason why his team started falling off is because he was making bad moves with trade, which is why the Clippers decided to make him just a coach. So just a coach, and they hired Jerry West as the GM. Um, but I'm sorry, Phil Jackson, he was a horrible GM. Like GM, Phil Jackson as the coach. Coach, yeah, he's done well as a coach. Do I think he's the best coach? No, I think that Greg Popovich is the greatest coach of all time. I think I might have Phil Jackson number 2, maybe. Maybe at number 2. Would you be the best defender, but only be 5 feet tall? So you have Muggsy Bogues on the right, because the guy is like, I do press this button because actually 5 feet tall. I don't think you'd be getting many women with that. Okay, I don't press this button. Moving on. Okay. Would you have the best stats of all THR? Had the best stats of all time, but never win a ring. I don't press this button because I care. Never win a ring. I like how Carmelo's over there. Win MVP, but always finish dead last. No, I don't press that button. I'm just gonna keep this going. Would you have amazing athleticism but can't shoot? I don't press this button because you're gonna have great athleticism, but it's gonna be really hard to get to the basket if someone's gonna sag off of you. So, no, sag off you. Oh, Mike, what's his name? Is that Caldwell? I don't know. It's the guy with like two last names. He has that ugly jump shot. Okay. You miss every free throw, but you make every half court shot. I don't press that button. Like free throws do matter, by the way. Oh my god. Get Kyrie and Iverson's handles, but when you break someone, You break your own ankles. I don't press that button because. Well, okay. Would you win a ring every year, but ride the bench every year? Yes. Yes. Who is that? I don't know who that. I don't know who that was. The guy on the right. Would you average triple double but don't win MVP? I would not press that button. It's like, yo, if y'all better give me that reward. All right, but I guess as long as it's contributing. Win win MVP, but but have an early severe injury.
Sir, I just worked you out, and now you're getting a cupcake. Do you even know what I'm trying to do?
Win MVP by having early severe injury. I like how Derrick Rose is there because Derrick Rose was nasty before he got those injuries. I'm not going to press that button. Would you go 82 and 0 but lose in the first round of the playoffs? I don't press this button.
Yeah, what's the point? Oh, yay, you won the regular season.
That's really why the Cavs really try to go easy in the regular season just so they can be pumped and ready for the playoffs. Would you want to win MVP but be injured in all of your prime? Wait, why do y'all gotta be pointing this out? Wait. No, I don't press that button. Would you form a big three, but the rest of the team is trash? Oh. Of course they got like LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. When they all were in their primes. Or when LeBron was entering his prime.
I think it means like a general big three, like LeBron, Stephen Curry, and
Well, big three means usually like 3 all-stars, like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. But the rest of your team is trash. I'm going to say no to this because the bench is pretty important. Like you could have a really great starting lineup, but the bench, but you do need to have a good bench to keep up. While your starters are resting. Right, win a ring in every major sport, but always be injured and be a water boy. I like how Joakim Noah's on the right. Because he kind of sucks now. He has that big contract. I don't press this button because I don't want to be injured. Because I. Okay, would you? Okay, you don't be a starter, but be in the game when it most matters. I'm pressing that button. No, put me in the very end. I'll put me in, coach. I'll hit the game winning shot. All right. So what do we got here? Okay, so it would be a 4'11" point guard, but win MVP every year. Yes. No, actually, no. I take that back. You don't get many women if you're that short. My ex-girlfriend is like 5'3". You want to be best slasher, and you're 5'9". Oh, my boy, IT. But every time you get blocked, it's a monster block. I'm pressing that button.
Tiny. Is it because you're teeny tiny?
I'm pressing that button. Would you make $300 million but never win a ring? Ooh, that's a tough one.
I would 100% never press that. I don't care about money. I don't care that much about money, at least. I want to win.
Okay, I don't. Fine, I don't press that button.
I want to win, dang it. Screw your money.
Okay. You signed the best agent, but he's LeVar. How could LeVar be the best agent? Of course, you see that picture of LeVar.
That is something I want to block out of my memory, sir.
Okay, I don't press that button. I don't. Be the top 100 worst players ever, but have a huge contract. Of course, they have infamous bust Kwame Brown over there. Have a huge contract. I would press this button. Because I'd be getting that. Because you'll give me that money. I have amazing athleticism, but have no real skill. No, I don't press that button. Oh my god! Go 82-0 in regular season. And for the first 15 games of the playoffs, you go 15-0, but you blow a 3-0 lead in the finals. I don't press that button. I just don't press that button. I would have to be the biggest choke in NBA history. Be on the best team ever, which would be the 96 Bulls, not the Warriors, but don't make any money. No, I don't press that. Be the GM of the best team, but you're exactly like Phil Jackson. No. No. Average 150 points per game for one season, but you never score after that. No.
I mean, probably win the championship.
Yeah. Win every award, but you win every award, but always blow a 3-1 lead. Okay, anyway. I don't press that button.
Pretty sure that's an old thing because he hasn't blown a 3-1 lead in quite a long time.
Okay. Would you have the most accolades but never make the Hall of Fame? No.
See, the 3-1 lead jokes are a little old. Yeah.
Would you start for your team but lose every game because of you? No. Anthony Bennett, former Cavalier, NBA bust, Cavs picked up the number 1 overall pick. Win a ring every year, but you're the worst in the league. Yes. Yes.
Boy.
Sign the biggest contract in history, but suffer a career-ending injury. No. You get Fultz, Ball, and Tatum, but you have to trade your starting 5. I would press this button. I would press that button. I would take a chance with that. Be MVP, but get no endorsements because of LeVar. I don't press that button. I don't know why LeVar's popping up in a lot of these. Okay. You get your own sneaker deal, but never get a signature shoe. So why is Andrew Wiggins not winning right? I don't know. I would press that button. But you know what? I think this video might have gone for way too long. So I think I'm going to end this off here. So if y'all like this video, be sure to smack that like button right in the keister.